Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been quite a while, been busy, so hopefully we'll be uploading more consistent videos going forward, so forgive me. So for today's video, we are gonna take a look at feasibility studies and the importance of feasibility studies. And generally speaking, a feasibility study is, as the term implies, ascertaining the feasibility or viability of, say, a project you want to undertake, say a business you want to start, say a new product you want to bring into the market as a business owner or as a business manager. Now, feasibility studies are an important part of the undertaking or the business or whatever you want to do, because with this you are trying to find out whether what you are trying to do will be profitable, or the likelihood of what you are trying to do being profitable. So say you want to start a company, through the feasibility study you can garner data and deduce whether or not the business model will be profitable. Say you want to introduce a new product into a particular market, you can ascertain whether or not that will be successful based on your definition of success for the product. So it's nice as a business manager, business developer, business owner to conduct a feasibility study before you, say, start a company or introduce a new product into the market. And it doesn't have to be a thorough study. You can just garner basic information and data just to help with perspective. So for this video, we are just going to brush through what a feasibility study usually entails, and hopefully we can learn a few things to help us when we undertake our studies, despite how in-depth it is. So from my perspective, the most important thing about the study is to know what your targets are. So why exactly am I undertaking this undertaking? Why exactly am I starting this project? Why exactly am I starting this company? So if it's a company you are dealing with, what is the vision? People usually have vision statements just for having a vision statement's sake, but it's nice to have a vision statement you actually believe in, and as such have objectives you actually believe in and you have as goals. So once you have your vision, your targets, your goals, etc., it's important to find out what the key stakeholders feel about the undertaking, and this involves a lot of data collection. So usually with companies, they are literally set up for shareholders, and shareholders have interests, and more often than not they just want to make profit, from a legal sense, in quote. So say you are doing a stakeholder analysis, you need to look at the shareholders, what they think about the undertaking, what the expectations are, how much they are willing to invest, etc., what type of culture they are looking at. Then you look at, say, who you are targeting. So the people you are targeting, say you are intending to introduce product B to them, you conduct a survey, and there are different ways to conduct surveys. Now it's easy to check that up. So you conduct a constructive survey that's not biased towards one group, and by that I mean you need to find a balance between the various groups you intend to sell to. And when you conduct the survey, you'll be able to garner information on, sample size wise, what people actually think about the product, and if, say, they'll be willing to purchase the product, or what people think about the services the company is offering, or how the services are packaged. And by so doing, you can also not necessarily decide whether or not to go through with the undertaking, but you can literally also decide how to shape your service or product. So that's where it starts from. You is more of a stakeholder analysis concept for step one. Now from there you go on to the basic clear things. What are the risks involved in the project? The personnel you need, the amount of money you need, the timelines for the undertaking. You need to draw all those things up. So obviously you need to know how much money you need for the undertaking, if you do need money for the undertaking. If you don't have money, how are you intending to provide the resources needed for the undertaking? And how are you intending to, say, if you need to pay for workers, pay for the workers within which period of time? And during, say, that period of time, say you say, okay, within 4 years I'm expecting to make this amount of money. What are your contingencies if, say, during the 4 year period something should go wrong, or something should go, let's not use the term wrong, let's say unexpected? We need to create contingencies for that. So we are looking at your risk assessment, we are looking at the cost of a project, we are looking at the personnel for a project, and you are also looking at, I know I talk about this a lot, but benchmarking in a sense. What are the competitors doing? What best practices can you copy from, in quotes, not copy, learn from the competition? And from that you can draft a simple model or concept for your feasibility study. It doesn't need to be something thorough. You don't need to call a company or a consultant. Like sometimes people get in touch over things. I feel, oh, you can just go online and work on this yourself, because you understand best who you are, especially when they are dealing with small businesses and sole proprietorship. So once you're able to draw all of this up, you can have an idea of where the business project, concept, or undertaking is headed.